Good evening, YouTube viewers. It's Maroth, and today we'll be just doing a quick little vlog here and some updates and some announcements and some new video challenges that have been posted to me. So I'm kind of excited for that. I'm actually working on them right now. But anyway, first things first, the 501st. If you don't know them, I'll leave a link into the description here and all that. But they're a costuming group, and they held a fundraiser that was just recently, I think, for most of the month of October. It was for Make-A-Wish Foundation, and if you could donate it, they'd give you a thank you and all that. And finally, my little thing here just came in the mail, and I just wanted to say thanks to the 501st for that, for doing the fundraiser and for, you know, just being around. I mean, I've actually gotten to talk to him a few times, as I wanted to talk to him, I think, during my trip to Monroeville, where the Carida Garrison goes. They've got garrisons like pretty much all over the world. Aside from a few small spots and maybe aside from a few countries, but they are an international organization, and still it's pretty amazing. But yeah, my thing did eventually come into the mail. Took a few days to get here, but that was because I had ordered early, and I pretty much did. Yeah, I had to wait until the end of the booster, which is fine. Well, you know, that's totally fine. It came by the mail, and so we're gonna open it and take a look and see what they got. Just grab my knife here real quick. Let's see. Hold up. Tried to open it, it's like, yeah. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I tried to open it just by pulling it apart, and it's really durable plastic. So at least I know my product was okay. So, there we go. Hope I don't cut into the shirt. Alright, we're good. We got it. Log my knife back in. No. There we go. Separate that. And, so we're finally getting it out here. Oh, here we go. We got a little poster here that came with it. Let's see here. The best way to predict the future is to create it, by Abraham Lincoln from Booster. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. It says 501st Lee shirts. We couldn't have done it without you. And the boost page and all that. That's just a little flyer just to tell you what. But this part here I thought was like really cool that they actually gave us. But it's an actual shirt. It says from the 501st Legion. The world's definitive imperial costuming organization. So that's really cool. If you're like into cosplay or whatever. I'm actually thinking about joining because I do have an Imperial set that needs a lot of work done. I had it reviewed by the Carida Garrison, and they said it's a good start. It's just really old, and my straps needed replaced and all that. And I said, well, I can try to do it. And they actually, fun story on that. I had this old armor. I think it's still sitting back here. A little bit of the history. You've probably seen me wearing it. Oh, geez, excuse me. I have it hanging. This old armor set here has been through a lot. Pretty much a fun story on that one. I was doing a. This was not the one that I vlogged in. This was before I even started up my channel. But I was trooping around up in the convention center, and one of the guys brought back. He said, "Hey, let me see your helmet for a second." And of course, I took it. And he's like, "Hey, we'll be back for a few minutes." And I said, "Okay." So I waited for a good 10, maybe 15 minutes or so. And he came back. He's like, "Don't freak out, but we got some news that your helmet's completely apart now." And I said, "Okay." So they took me back to their room where they, you know, did all their preparation for the costume, you know, where they all suit up. And here's this armor. It was torn apart in various pieces, and this guy was working on it. And he pretty much set it back up so it looks rather nice. And well, it's taking a beating now, and it's actually missing its mic tip. But this was about last year, I think, late last year. So anyway, or no, I'm sorry, it was in springtime. I'm sorry. Okay. So anyway, it was like earlier this year, and he did that, and but yeah, they said that it could pass if I did some just did a little bit more tweaking here and there and added some strips and all that. So I might join. I'm still thinking about it. If anybody's from the 501st or anything, just yeah, if you got some tips on how to wear the armor properly, just let me know. Actually, the only way I was holding it was safety pins everywhere on the inside of the armor. And so they said, yeah, you can use some snaps or whatever. But again, I'm totally new to the whole trooping thing, at least in the proper sense of how they do it. But if I can get some tips, that would be great. So anyway, the front part of the shirt is it has the Arbesh writing on the top, and down below it says the 501st Legion with the Stormtrooper on there, and the Imperial Cog, which is amazing. So, that is pretty much of that little unboxing thing. I actually love the shirt. It's real comfortable and all that. So, yeah, cool. Secondly, I think on the thing I was going back to the actual videos here, I was given an interesting challenge. So look forward to that coming up. I got to go through at least about 40, maybe 50 videos, I think. From this challenge, but it's a try not to laugh challenge, so I'm definitely going to try to be as deadpan as possible, and to add some fun to that, I might hype myself up on some coffee or espresso or something, so at least I got a little bit more bounce and more enthusiasm than I usually do. So yeah, we'll see how well that works. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. More content is coming, and until next time, YouTube viewers, stay tuned. Maroth out.